Okay, I know that as I'm speaking, folks will be filtering in, so I will be sure to put everything that I'm saying into the chat as well. Well, thank you for being here at this virtual college admission counseling, virtual college fair. So incredibly important to have you here. A few things I'm going to go over are very important. One thing is, if you have any questions for any of our panelists at any time, the best way to get a question answered during this session is by using the Q&A button that's either at the top or bottom of your screen. Our panelists here cannot see or hear you, so using that Q&A is the best way to get an answer during this 45-minute session. With that, please pay close attention to the chat. I'm going to be asking that our panelists throw very important information in there, which is going to be contact information to contact them or whoever is best. Again, your camera and microphone are off. There are going to be more sessions today, so make sure to sign up for more in the same place that you signed up for this one. And a recording of this will be available at StriveScan's website, sent out to our panelists, our attendees, and to anyone that signed up, but I will put the link into the chat as well. With that, we are going to kick it off here. And I believe we have everyone that we need. Okay, yeah, so we're going to kick it off with Ohio Wesleyan University. Dave.
Thank you, Christy. Thank you very much. I'm Dave Froman. I'm Associate Director of Admission at Ohio Wesleyan University, or OWU as we affectionately refer to ourselves, and happy to be with you this afternoon. We are located just north of Columbus, Ohio, about 25 minutes. We are in Delaware, not the state of Delaware, but Delaware, Ohio, a town of about 40,000 people. We have a small student body, a little over 1,400 students, a very large campus, 200-acre campus, and this is a view of the east side of our campus. Here's some demographic information, some statistics. We are Division III athletics. You can see that we have 24 sports, but you can get an idea for the size of the student body, average class size, student faculty ratio, the level of volunteerism amongst our student body, and a little bit in terms of our diversity as well, and a little bit in terms of the outcomes of our recent graduates. Classes are small. Average class size is 15. Student faculty ratio is 10-1, as on the last slide. But where we really hang our hat is on what we refer to as the OWU connection, which is all of your out-of-class experiences, your internships, research, study abroad, travel learning. And the foundation of the OWU connection would be the three things listed here: think big, go global, get real. I'm going to go a little further into those. Think big in terms of interdisciplinary programs and research. We have a number of interdisciplinary majors and interdisciplinary courses. This particular course is a course that is team taught by Amy Downing, one of our zoology professors, and Craig Jackson, who's a mathematics professor. And they look at how mathematical modeling can help better understand marine ecosystems. So take two seemingly disparate bodies of knowledge, combine them into an interdisciplinary class. And so that's part of Think Big. Go Global, about 70% of our students, actually a little over 70% of our students at some point during their time as OWU students, have a study abroad experience or an abroad experience of some sort. It could be travel learning. If you do a travel learning course, like this particular course is our island biology course. Most of the course, if it's a travel learning course, happens in Delaware, Ohio. And then at the end, you take a couple weeks and you go to the off-campus or overseas portion. And this particular overseas portion or off-campus portion is in the Galapagos Islands, again, as part of our island biology course. So go global, get a go global perspective, understand cultures, and immerse in other cultures through travel. Get real, robust practical experiences. And again, that could be internships, that could be research. This particular shot is of Tom Dolan. Tom Dolan did Wesleyan in Washington, where he took classes at the Washington Center and had an internship with Cory Gardner, who was the senator from Colorado at that time. And that particular experience led directly to Tom Dolan's current job, which is with the House of Representatives. So think big, go global, get real, the foundation of the OWU connection, your distinctive experience at Ohio Wesleyan. And here are some other examples of the impact of the OWU connection with one of our recent graduates, Eva Blockstein, class of 19. You can see that she was a major in zoology, but she also had 2 minors, fine arts, environmental studies. She had 2 abroad experiences, travel learning in Costa Rica and with an island biology class in Galapagos. She had an internship near campus at the Stratford Nature Preserve. She had 1 back home, close to home, at the National Aquarium, 1 close to OWU at the Columbus Zoo. And she also wrote grants and got full funding to do research of endangered frogs in Panama, and with her art interest in the Sloss furnaces in Birmingham, Alabama. And she now, the outcome for her is she's a field technician at the National Ecological Observatory Network in Fairbanks, Alaska. So that says a lot about the power of the OWU connection. Most popular majors, and we offer 70 majors, small student body, but a lot of choice in terms of your majors, over 70. Most popular major, anything in business, econ, related to those disciplines, politics and government, health and human kinetics, and psychology. And actually our second most popular major or most popular science is zoology. So a lot of choices in terms of your majors. We are on the Common Application. We also have our own application, but almost all of our applications come in through the Common App. We do a holistic review of your application. The most important thing is going to be your transcript, courses you've taken, how you've performed. But we're going to look at your academic performance, your essay, your recommendations, your extracurriculars, and we are totally test optional. We were this year, we will be next year. I expect we will be well into the future as we do our holistic review of your application. The total cost, $62,000. We're an independent school, so whether you're from Ohio or out of Ohio, the cost is the same. However, we do put together some very robust financial aid packages. You can see that the financial aid significantly brings down the student cost, and almost all of our students get some kind of aid, scholarships or need-based financial aid. There is no separate application for a merit award at Ohio Wesleyan. We also have awards in art, theater, music. We have some community service awards. The Schubert we have, which is full tuition. We offered 14 of those this year, and 14 Wesleyans, which is $40,000 a year as well. We are one of the colleges that change lives. This is a quote out of the College that Changed Lives book. Everyone is dreaming big, and the college has the structure to support those dreams. The big, our students, I describe our students as very entrepreneurial. I describe our students as high aspiring, high achieving. The structure to support those dreams is the funding and the staffing to allow you to have your robust out-of-class experiences through the OWU connection, along with the experiences you're having in your small classes and with the significant amount of attention from your professors. Again, there's my contact information. I'll also put it into the chat. Happy to help anything, anytime along your journey, and good luck the rest of the school year and with the college process. Christy, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have State University of New York School of Agriculture at Cobleskill.
Hello, thank you. I'm just going to share my screen. All right, can you see that? Can I get a heads up or a thumbs up?
Looks good.
Perfect, thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Tracy Schiebel. I'm a representative from SUNY Cobleskill. It's State University of New York, so that's our SUNY system or state school here. Here's some fast facts about SUNY Cobleskill. We are located just south of Albany in the foothills of the Catskill Mountains. We have 2,200 students, so on the grand scheme of colleges and universities, Cobleskill is considered pretty small, but you're still walking around with 2,000 other people. We do have 57 majors and 17 minors and 2 certificate programs. Really beautiful college, beautiful campus. Our male to female ratio is a pretty even split with 48 male and 52% female. What's really unique about SUNY Cobleskill is our experiential learning. We're very hands-on, we're a technical college. And then we do have that 14:1 student to faculty ratio. So your class setting is going to be really small, but that's because we have a lot of hands-on applications. And so you want that intimate lab setting when you're working with animals or working on a boat, for instance. So we're split into the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, and then we also have the School of Business and Liberal Arts and Sciences. So as far as our School of Agriculture, we have a lot of great facility to support the programs that we offer, a lot of diverse majors. So we have a full working farm on campus. We have 14 greenhouses. We have a 40,000 gallon fish hatchery on campus. So we have fisheries and aquaculture programs. We have a 200 cow contemporary freestall dairy barn. So we're producing our own milk, our own cheese on campus. We have USDA inspected meat lab. So there's classes in meat cutting and processing. We have the animals to support that USDA inspected meat lab. So we have goats and beef animals and swine. We also have equine. So we have an equine complex with an indoor arena. We have the capacity to hold about 60 horses on campus, and we have an equestrian team on our athletics team as well. We have a canine program at Cobleskill. So we have indoor and outdoor classrooms and dog kennels. You can interact with the faculty. The faculty get to enroll their dogs in the program, so that's kind of neat. And all of this sits on 700 acres of campus. We have culinary labs on campus. We have a whole culinary program and a restaurant on campus that our students can cook out of. So for the cost of a meal swipe, you can go get really fresh made farm to table perspective at the Rolling Hills Bistro. It's a student operated campus restaurant. So for the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources, we break our programs out into a few different categories. So we have agricultural business and culinary. We have ag engineering, a great relationship with John Deere if you want to be a tech or do some sales in ag engineering. We have animal sciences. So we have a pre-vet program. Also included in our animal sciences programs are therapeutic horsemanship, as well as the canine program. It's our pre-vet track is our bachelor's of science in animal science. So if you're looking to be a vet and go on to vet school, starting at SUNY Cobleskill is a great option. We have fisheries, wildlife, and environmental science. And then we also have plant sciences. So all of these different majors and programs all are really hands-on. All of these can be a 2 or a 4-year program. So we do have associate and bachelor's degree programs at Cobleskill. And then within our School of Business and Liberal Arts and Sciences, we have business and information technology, early childhood and psychology, liberal studies, and then our natural mathematics and science classes. So these different majors range from business all the way through humanities. We have a paramedic program in our School of Business and Liberal Arts. So we also have histotech. It's analyzing slides and cell tissue. We have a couple of health science like majors. We have graphic design is in our School of Business. So really great programs. Our list of minors is also here. So there's 17 minors that you can pair on to any bachelor's degree program at Cobleskill. So maybe you're interested in agricultural business and maybe a minor in ag education. You could also minor in any of the things you see listed here. We have a lot of competitive teams and clubs at Cobleskill. I just selected some of the few we have, but this is not an exhaustive list by any means. We do have a canine club. We have dairy and livestock judging, ski and snowboard club, a horseman's club. We have Trout Unlimited, Ducks Unlimited. Our fisheries and wildlife students actually stock our streams with trout. So great fishing on campus and then competitively as a team. We also have a woodsman's club that's competitive. We compete against other colleges with. But we are Division III athletics. So we have men's and women's sports, a great variety. We're the Fighting Tigers. So we would love to have you come be a part of Division III athletics with some cool hands-on technical learning. So what's required? We do take the SUNY app or the Common app. If you're an out-of-state student, you'll likely do the Common app. We look at your high school and college transcripts. We pay attention to your math and science grades. We look at a great GPA to be considered. Some of our programs are more intense than others. So we would certainly entertain talking to you, answering any questions and helping you get to Cobleskill. I've got our cost of attendance on the screen. You can see the difference between New York State and out of state, but out of state is still a pretty decent rate when you're comparing. So about $32,000 a year for out of state and $22,000 a year for in-state. We charge by the year, so you can take a decent amount of credits at Cobleskill and really dabble into some new interesting things. So you could be a business student, but maybe you're interested in riding horses. You could take one of our equine classes, or vice versa. Maybe you're in the School of Agriculture and looking to do something in the canine program, but then you want to take some entrepreneurship classes on the business side to help get a well-rounded degree. So something really unique about Cobleskill too is you're hands-on right from day one. So that's a really exciting thing. And you get say-so over your schedule as soon as your second semester on campus. So you really get to pick and choose and tailor your education to meet your needs. So that's my contact information. I really appreciate the opportunity. I know we're kind of fast and furious on these presentations, but happy to answer any questions. Our website is cobleskill.edu. Feel free to go on there. We're open for visits and tours as well. So if you're in the area, we'd love to have you. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have Concord University.
All right. Thanks, Christy. If I can get my screen to share. Anyway, my name is Amy Walker, and I'm an admissions counselor at Concord University. Let's see. And we are located in Athens, West Virginia, as well as a satellite campus in Buckley, West Virginia. At a glance, we're a public liberal arts university, so that means we offer a broad spectrum of types of programs that you can major in, minor in, dual major. We were founded in 1872 as an education school. We offer over 60 programs of study and now 6 graduate degrees, which 2 are in education. We have 1 in social work, master's in health and promotion, athletic training, and just added on our MBA program. We also are very popular in our business for undergrad business, pre-med, psychology, computer science, education as well, and social work as well. We like to emphasize that we offer over 21 million in aid. So our requirements, either our baseline requirements, since we're with NCAA, we just went ahead and went on with their minimum GPA and SAT requirements, which is a 2.0, and SAT is a 950, or if you take the ACT, it's an 18. And here's our transfer requirements as well. I have to have at least a 2.5 or above in college prep coursework. We have over 110 full-time faculty. 73% hold the highest degree in their field. Most of them also have had extensive research and have practiced in their field. We're a small average class size, or a smaller campus, around 2,000. Our average class size runs about 13 or so. Our student to faculty ratio is 14:1. All classes are taught by professors, and your advisor will be a professor in your academic area. We are also very heavily with the performing arts. Some of our music and theater programs offer scholarship opportunities. We also have a campus radio station, FM station, actually goes on beyond campus into Athens, and our TV station as well. So even if you're not a broadcasting major, that's something you can be a part of. We also offer many other student activities. This is just a small list I decided to highlight. We offer over 70 programs, but we have, of course, Greek life, political organizations, faith-based organizations. If there's a club or interest that you've had in high school, but it doesn't exist at Concord, it's really easy to get support from our student government, and we can make that happen for you. So if you're not familiar with Athens, West Virginia, we're nestled in the mountains. There's lots of outdoor recreation. We have skiing within 30 minutes. We also do some classes there at Winter Place Ski Resort. Golfing, hiking, as well as biking is at Pipestem State Park, which is just like 10 minutes down the road, but also a wide variety of other places, inlets to the Appalachian Trail, if that's something that you're interested, whitewater rafting and kayaking. In regards to athletic, we're NCAA Division II, and we also are NACE for esports. So if you're interested in competing with esports, we have League of Legends, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Valorant, and Smash. We've been pretty record-breaking with Call of Duty. If you want to take a screenshot, this has our information if you're interested in the recruitment for even the end of this year, as well as for our uprising seniors. Just go to cumountainlions.com. Residence life, we have approximately 700 students on campus, 6 residence halls. We have suite style as well as traditional style dorms. And then if you are a freshman, you can even have your car on campus. It's only $25 a semester, so very affordable for our students. And we also have a local bus nearby, though, public transportation if you choose to not have a car on campus. Our dining services, we have, of course, campus cafeteria, which is probably one of the big hits, actually. We have a wide variety of food, but we also have Wingspan, which is kind of like a mini Buffalo Wild Wings, Starbucks, as well as Subway, a variety of meal plan options. All of our meal plans are the same cost. So if you choose a different meal plan, you can change that and it won't affect you financially. Public safety is very important, as I'm sure all the other schools here will say the same thing for them. We have over 400 cameras on campus. All of our security are actually policemen. We want to make sure that you're in a safe and learning environment. Our policemen are also tongue-tied, often in the community. They participate in intramurals, all other kinds of things, sports. So scholarships, they begin at a 3.0. For this incoming class, no test score is required for the baseline, but to get higher scholarships, you do need a test score. But those start at 916 and 18. If you submit your stuff in early, we also compete for a full ride scholarship program. We have community service-based scholarships. If you're an out-of-state student, we also have some different tuition reduction programs depending upon if your parent's a teacher, if you live in a certain area, and we have all kinds of other scholarship websites that we like to give out free money to. And here's our different social media outlets. If you would like to visit us, we can go to also start to apply now as well at concord.edu/apply. And then we always encourage our students to come visit as well. We can do that in person, or if you want to do another virtual visit with us, just go to concord.edu/visit. Here I am at the bottom left if you would like to take my contact information, but I'll also point it in the chat. And thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have West Virginia University.
Hi there, I'll just get my screen going here. Okay, hi, my name is Jamie Miller. I am the regional recruiter for West Virginia University. I cover the state of Maryland. It's nice to be with everyone this afternoon. I just want to be able to share with you a little bit more about West Virginia University. We are located in Morgantown, West Virginia, as you can see on the map there. We're about 3.5 hours from Baltimore, Maryland. Again, very close to DC as well within that proximity. We were founded in 1867 as the flagship public land-grant institution of the state of West Virginia. We currently have 14 academic schools and colleges that house 140 undergraduate degrees and 142 minors. We also have professional programs up to the doctoral level that students can continue their education on our campus. We have approximately 27,000 students, so we are considered a large public institution. We have 500 plus student organizations on our campus, so you can get involved in almost anything. Lots of times they say if there's not a club that interests you, but you're interested in something that you want to make a club, all you need is a friend, a faculty member, and you can start your own club for whatever you're interested in doing. WVU is classified as an R1 research institution by the Carnegie Institute. And we do have Division I athletics on our campus. We're in the Big 12 Conference. As you can see on the map pictured here as well, we do have 2 additional locations with the gold pin drops in Kaiser, West Virginia and Beckley, West Virginia. They are 2 of our smaller locations with approximately about 1,500 students on each campus. And then there's 2 additional hospital locations and health sciences centers, one in Martinsburg, West Virginia, and one in Charleston. These are the 14 academic colleges and schools, and I'll just list a couple of our most notable majors across campus. Our forensics program is probably one of the top forensics programs in the country. So we have forensics chemistry, forensic biology, and forensic examiner. We have a great business program. We have several pre-health professional programs. We have a nursing degree. We also have agricultural, natural resource, environmental programs. We have psychology, sociology, criminology are very popular right now. We do have a College of Creative Arts that houses our art, music, and design courses and majors. So lots to choose from, lots of ways for students to find their academic niche.
Always helps when there's someone I know in the group too.
And I do also show that I want to show you guys a video. So this will just take a little bit of time, but it'll give you a little bit of info on the.
This is West Virginia University, home of Mountaineers. We're talking like real Mountaineers, none of that fake stuff.
West Virginia Mountaineers.
Of champions, pioneers, record breakers, scholars. And this is our jam. We're home to the largest crime scene training complex in the country, the first institute in the world devoted to studying human memory. And we're making headlines in all these places too. This is WVU, where we do the highest level research, seeking cures, building hope, hunting pulsars, discovering new technologies, proving Einstein's theory. Wait, this list just keeps going. You don't expect me to read all these, do you? This is WVU, where being unique and proud of it is in the blood, where he can find rhythm and engineer his future, where she can compete on the field and on the stage, and where our president can inspire us to be ourselves, which is a pretty good thing to be, where a little grit and determination can literally take you anywhere. I'm gonna go flying. This is WVU, a family of distinct campuses, just a short drive from here, here, and here. Where a degree opens doors for anyone from anywhere, where you can dig into your passions, create your own niche, and find your purpose. This is WVU. Our students are realizing their own visions, leading their own adventures, and writing their own stories. Shh, whoa, sorry. I forgot we were in a library. And when you become a Mountaineer, you'll never have to go it alone. Because here, our faculty will challenge you and support you. Your fellow students will push you and encourage you. And our alumni will guide you no matter where your journey unfolds. We're a community that works smart and plays smart. We question assumptions and laugh at obstacles. A place where everyone fits, because we're all in this together. This is West Virginia University. This is home.
So to give you a little information about our application process, we are on the Common App and we also have our own institutional application. Most of the out-of-state students do use our Common App, while their in-state students are mostly on our WVU application. We are rolling admissions, so our application for the class of fall of 2022 will open August 1st. We are still accepting applications for this fall as well. Our application includes official or self-reported high school transcript, official standardized test scores from ACT or SAT. We are test optional for the fall of 2022, and we have been test optional for fall of 2021 as well. We do have some majors that do require test scores for direct admission, so those are listed on our website and for more information. We do not require an essay or letters of recommendation for our application, and we do automatically consider students for our merit scholarships at the time of application. The next slide shows you our scholarships. We do have two different offerings for our merit-based scholarships. We have the Scholarship of Distinction, which is on the left-hand side. Those are for students who have submitted test scores. And then our Go First Scholarship is on the right-hand side, and those are based on your overall highest cumulative GPA. A little bit about financial aid for our university. About 87% of our first-time undergraduate students do receive some sort of grant or scholarship. Our scholarships are based on merit, like I said before, with GPA, test score, or just GPA. No separate application for those scholarships, but we do have some additional scholarships that are supplemental applications available. Priority consideration for our scholarships is to be an admitted student by May 1st. And the FAFSA obviously is a consideration for our need-based aid. Estimated tuition, fees, room and board is about $37,000 per year. That's for our out-of-state students. We do have future resources for students. If you're interested in coming to campus, we do have campus tours available right now. We will begin having in-person academic tours June 1st. So if you want to meet with the business school or the College of Media, those will be available starting this summer. We also have some cool events that we'll be doing in the fall called Go First Fridays. We'll have our scheduled open houses, and more details on those and how those will be conducted will be coming out over the summer. But you can visit that website for more information, and I'll also put it in the chat box when we're finished here. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for your time.
All right, thank you. So that wraps up our 6-minute presentations from each of our panelists. If you could, all the panelists could come back onto screen. What we're going to do is a question in the same order that we presented. Oops, I got to share my screen here. There we go. In the same order that we presented, starting with Ohio. Wesleyan, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process?
Thank you, Christy. And, excited to have everybody with us, with me and my colleagues today. And I think a big piece of advice would be to dig into schools in any way that you can, as you are today, do your due diligence. But I would mostly emphasize that your best preparation for college is get the most you can out of your classes, activities, and relationships wherever you are now. So get the most you can out of your high school classes, get the most you can out of your relationships, get the most you can out of your activities right there. The college process is important, but not important enough to distract you from getting the most you can out of your sophomore year, junior year, senior year, whatever year you would be in. So I would say stay focused on what is most important, which is getting the most you can out of your high school experience. That's your best preparation for college.
Hi, I think I'm next. So I would say the best preparation for college would really be to look at jobs that you're interested in having. So rather than looking at the college majors and starting that way, I would work your way backwards and look at jobs, job descriptions, what are you interested in, and then what that employer will be looking for as far as an academic background. So that's my advice. Start the search backwards, figure out what you want to do, what lifestyle you want to have, and then what academic interests will get you there. So look at that first.
I want to piggyback a little bit off of what Tracy said too. I always like to say, what's your end goal? Because not all of, you can have multiple majors that go for that same job fit. So you don't have to have that same specific particular degree, which might be a really good degree, but focus on your end goal. But just also make sure you get the chance to visit, even if it's virtually, do a wide variety. So do a public school, a private school, a tech school. Don't just visit all of the same type of schools. Go somewhere big and somewhere small, but also contact us as much as you want. That's what we're here for, is to help you in this process.
Yes, I would totally agree with what Amy just said about contacting us. I think my biggest advice for students is to take advantage of your resources. So you all have a lot of virtual resources now right at your fingertips for exploring different colleges that you're interested in. There's so many different recordings, videos, and then you have all of these people that you can reach out to as well, your high school counselors and your college counselors. We really are here to help you, and we really want to make your college process easy and provide you with the most possible information you can make a good decision for yourself and your future. So I think just being able to step out of your comfort zone and reach out to those contacts and not be afraid to ask for help is really important in this process, because so many people want to help you.
All right. Excellent advice from our experts, our panelists. I always plug something, but you all went over this a little bit, is to contact these folks. This is what they do. They're there to make sure that you can find the right fit for you. So please take down their contact information out of the chat. If you're watching this recording, you can watch it, take it out of there, or also out of the chat as well. So thank you to our attendees who were able to be here with us live. If you are with us live, when you leave here, there is a 4-question survey that you'll be asked. You can sign up for more sessions, particularly for this fair this evening, and a recording of this can be found on our website. It also will be sent out to everybody. And I put the link for that in the chat as well. With that, as we're wrapping up, best of luck to everyone out there. Thank you so much. And again, thank you to our experts, to our panelists, and everyone have a good evening.